it's your boy EC22 of the Fed with a Fan channel. Yo, check this out. Deshaun Watson. Yo, okay, listen. I don't know how to feel about it, and I've really been avoiding this conversation. I guess because of mixed emotions about it. I don't know. But if you don't know, Deshaun Watson got suspended 6 games for findings in his sexual allegation case of being against the NFL player conduct policy or whatever. Okay. For those of you who don't know, let me just give my opinion about Deshaun Watson real quick before I go into all my opinion about the handed down punishment. Deshaun Watson is a freak. Straight up. We know that. All right. So straight up. Allegedly, he was going to these massage parlors, and instead of using the provided sheets by the masseuses, he was using a towel to basically have most of his body exposed. And according to the findings by the third-party investigation of the league, he did this with the sole intention of getting a happy ending. Not my words, but we know what that was. He wanted to get a happy ending. That's why he went there. While he was getting a massage, he allowed himself to get erected with the hopes of maybe they would top him off. Yo, y'all know what that, I mean, come on now, man. Yeah, he's a freak on that regard. And so I guess when it comes down to being sexual assault, it's not enough for sexual assault. Hence why his case got dropped. And now it's like, okay, but there are things you have done that doesn't necessarily represent the NFL. I mean, hate to say it, but Robert Kraft was found in the goddamn brothel, and and he didn't get it, so it's like, I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, but anyway, now coming down to the punishment phase. He got 6-game suspension. There may be an appeal for him to get more. Here's my problem with the way the NFL has handled this situation is like this. First of all, he was out a whole year pending the sexual misconduct allegation that was put against him. So the league couldn't play for a whole year until all this stuff got resolved. Once it got resolved, once he was cleared of all charges, then you have the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. Now you got team after team trying to go get him. Then after you got him, now, pending our own independent investigation, we're going to suspend him for 6 games, and then there's a possible appeal they may suspend him for the rest of the season. It should have been this. That to me is too much of back and forth. It's like if you're going to send out a message to a player to get caught up in that type of stuff, because it's like you saying one thing and you're doing another. You get cleared of all charges. You know that even though they may not have been able to find evidence, like this is America, we know how the judicial system work. So it's like, because he's been cleared of all charges, that don't mean he's clear for any wrongdoing. So at that point, once of him being cleared of all charges, the league should not have had the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. They should have said, hey, any dealings with Deshaun Watson will be placed on pause and pending our own individual investigation. But the league lose money like that. But that should have been what happened, So don't go out there and have Deshaun sweepstakes. Let him sit until the league find what they're going to do for him. Once they find out what they're going to do with him, permanent independent investigation, then you turn around and you say, okay, this guy will be suspended for. At that point, it makes sense to suspend him for another year, because you want to say, oh, we're going to suspend this guy for 6 months. Ain't no team going to take him anyway. But she said, you know what, we're going to suspend him for the year. And so in 2023, he'll be eligible to play for a team. And at that point, now you've done what you're supposed to do as an organization. He kept himself out of the league pending a criminal investigation, so that wasn't on us. We had to do as a league by giving him a harsher sentence, giving him a similar sentence by putting him out of the league based on his player code of conduct. And then after 2 years removed from the league, no team wants to take a chance on him. So be it, you brought it on yourself. Oh well, Deshaun Watson. But to play with the emotions of the fans and play with the emotions of the players, and sorry for the Cleveland Browns who took a chance on him. That's crazy. So that's why I stand with all this right there. I will say this, I don't believe that all NFL players have this type of predatorial in mind. I know that's what a lot of people want to believe, that this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes down to finding out the sexual predator nature of professional athletes. I don't think that. I think all of these cases are case by case. It's kind of different from the opinion I have when it comes down to the owners and the tampering situation, stuff like that. Maybe not all owners tamper, but I believe all of them have had some type of hand, or maybe may have turned a blind eye to it, ignored it in their own organization. But I don't think every player, I don't think majority of the players are sexual predators. I think you got a few lose or even have abusive tendencies. I just think that it happens. These are kids. A lot of times when they get all these millions of dollars and they just haven't got to a point to where they got old enough and mature enough to handle this type of power, this type of money. So what the league should do at this point right now, I think they should just leave it alone. The man was sitting out for a year. You had a Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. He got picked up by the Cleveland Browns. You got a 6-game suspension. Let it be. It's your boy C22, and I'm out.